Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing tonight? Alaria, I see you. I hope your stream is going well. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. I barely remember what was happening. We're currently working on reaching a pop of 50. We can make aluminum bars, carbon, oxygen, an extractor, and a landmark tower. So I guess we've got to start working that. Let's see, extractor and atmospheric. Extract oxygen or carbon from the atmosphere. That requires mechanical parts and aluminum bars at an assembly plant. So we need to extract aluminum. So let's see here. How did I do this? One of these depots surrounded by 5. Aluminum ore is what we want here. That. Then I think the factory will be what can create aluminum. And then that outputs to here. We have a backup of iron ore. Sorry, my phone went off with a news report. Alright, let's think about this. How could we get the mechanical parts and the aluminum bars together? Aluminum bar assembly plant. Mechanical parts. Let's see. Then I guess we would have road. We have to figure out how to separate mechanical parts out. And oh, wait. Is that it? Don't supply containers to depots filled over 50%. I guess. We'll see. vehicles. Take the parts over. I guess that would work. But then this needs an output. That is... Oh, no, it doesn't need an output. Because it just builds the atmosphere. This line needs 4 cars. See what happens. That's to make the atmospheric. Supply cities with resources they need to grow. Landmark. Displays custom. Alright, what about these other towns? They need concrete. Hell. That's Facebook. Close out of that. Yep. And all right. So concrete. Wish it would provide a little bit. Let's see what our other concrete manufacturing has us do. Concrete is sulfur through a factory, which makes concrete, and then that can go to roads. All right, so we have road production, a huge area for concrete manufacturing. Right now, there's 5 vehicles going here, and they have plenty of all right, well, looks like we can use this node that's like relatively close to. Let's start off with the hub. Problem is the node isn't super large. This would probably be our best bet. Sulfur, right? Yep. To that, to this, to concrete, to this, concrete, road. And this needs a hub. A hub with this concrete. Then a vehicle. We'll do 5 vehicles, concrete. Looks good. Quick setup there. Let's look at this one. They need concrete as well. Massive sulfur region nearby, but we'll use this one. Sulfur. Concrete. Concrete. Road. Nice. Some simple concrete manufacturing hubs to take them to the 3 towns that are on the surface so far. All right, now that we've got that going, we need, is there like an oxygen rich area? Or do these need carbon? Fluorite. Fluorite is used to produce very powerful greenhouse gases. Interesting. Choose production. So one can make carbon and one can make. All right. Well, let us do this then. One's got carbon. Really, this needs. Very clearly, truck lines can get bogged down with traffic. Okay, I don't think there needs to be 5, maybe 2. Oh, this game is basically silent. There we go. A little bit better. Quiet game. Gotta turn it up a little bit. So this city should be growing. Every city should be growing. Even though it's more like just a transport aircraft and then we assist. We've almost made everything. There's concrete and a landmark tower. That works like that. I feel like that's making those. That's making those. I feel like steel bars. That's producing steel bars. Let's see if we can split off of this. We have just invented a stronger concrete. It will help cities build higher buildings. Polymer bar and reinforced concrete. Concrete with steel bar makes reinforced concrete. And we get the Depot Mark II. The range on the Depot Mark II is wider. All right. So now we need to make reinforced concrete. To do that, I got to get steel bars. So I need a full production suite of steel bars. But the Depot Mark II requires polymer bars. What does it say? Polymer bar is carbon into a factory turns into a carbon or a polymer bar. So let us have ore over here. We have aluminum down here. I need to make another bank of extractors for aluminum ore. I didn't want that there. I want it like that. Kind of, no. I want it like and this will make the polymer bars needed. Right? Polymer bar is carbon into a factory. So I need one more to merge this back. What's that? I don't need that right now. Alright, so that merges that back. That'll be the connection point for this, which do this, and then this will have polymer bar. Get 2 on it. Like that. And then that'll be working to make the Depot Mark II. It should produce about as fast as this can. At some point I could break this one in the middle and have 2. I don't know how much carbon is made. We'll see. So that is that. Now we need steel bar plus concrete. I'd like to wait until our Depot Mark IIs start getting made. I really wish I could this would go here, and this would split the output, maybe? Right now it's being hemmed up by this. We'll see. It's that, or I did this. How many trucks we got? 50 trucks. And we have 3 Depot Mark IIs. So we can start thinking about how we're going to do this. Oh, shit. Okay. going on, Ari? Now I need a new output for this. This will take all that still bar. Then we will drive it. Oh, I didn't want that to connect, but it should be okay. Drive it up to here. That'll be okay to start, I guess. Factory. What happened to the manufacturing for the extractors? That is making more of these. That is good. That's that. That's number one. That's gonna fill up bars. What was that? Right. I don't think that this is going to produce so fast as to kill every last drop of resource right there, but we'll see. That being said, pick up the steel bar. That'll bring that here. And need another one. Alright. Okay. Sounds good. That's what you need to do. There's concrete. this? Oh. I got you. Makes sense. So now I have... Let's actually put this on this side. That way... I can have a road coming out of here that connects up here. Then this go from here. That way the trucks shouldn't block the road. Factory is... Let's switch this to factory for right now. Switch this over to this. Now that thing should get flooded with iron ore. Like I said, I don't think the problem is the iron ore. I think the problem is these. So let us do this. Oh. Time to start terraforming. Our ultimate goal, make this planet suitable for life with oceans, plants, and breathable air. First step is to raise the temperature, produce and release SF6, a powerful greenhouse gas. Come on, is it? I'm just getting started in it, really. I played for about an hour a few weeks ago. But now I'm like trying to dive in as best I can. So yeah, I should grab the steel bar from that. Should have a surplus of steel bar, but like one of these, make this, and then we'll place another factory down that makes mechanical parts, and that dumps them. We'll use a small one for this. Here. No, this is needed to make like that for now. We just need a couple more factories. Need a couple more factories, and we need to start getting the we just need a production ready to go for every item. I believe it. I'm figuring that out ever since I got the Mark II depot. I'm realizing I need to go through and revamp everything, but I at least want to get basic buildings kind of like on a automatically made, basically. And then once I can go back, once I have enough for everything, I'll go back and update it all. But yeah, you're completely right. It's time consuming. I like time consuming games every once in a while. Like this. I need an output for this. Oh yeah. Assembly plants now. So it's making my factory. This was doing nothing. Keep this simple for now. Produced a couple factories. Let's get it to produce a couple of assembly plants so we can get this sort of on a better automation. And then we can worry about like really getting everything going. These other towns will just wait for now. Because now they need oxygen, which is as simple as alright, that's awesome. I have not given Mars a try yet. I do though. I need to. I've seen it, but every time I look at it, for some reason I just keep passing it up. I don't know why. This is gonna take oxygen. That should be plenty of oxygen. Let's make us another road that kind of I appreciate the follow, man. Alright, redeemed, stretch. Alright, bud. I will stretch. Check the group just in case. All good. Alright. Alright, so I have 5 of those built now. We can switch this back to factory for now. This has got a stack. I will figure this out. And a hydrate? Alright. I'm trying the new Monster apple juice tonight. Damn, that's a crisp apple. I will say that. This is all backed up because these trucks aren't rolling because this barely gets anything right now. I gotta really rethink about the whole making mechanical parts. But I feel like I need... I've got 2 buildings making extractors right now. This is probably absolutely flooded. I wonder if this would work. Am I hearing? It sounds like someone's hitting the wall. That going there, and now I need just more mechanical parts. That's not what I needed. Mechanical, mechanical, mechanical. going on, JJ? Appreciate the follow, man. Really gotta figure out a way to, I don't know, I need to set up a like an audio notification. Someone does that. Posture check. Ah, you starting with me already, huh, JJ? Alright. Checking the posture. Let's get the kinks out. Pop the back real quick. Get going. Now I'm gonna have this here, and this will just collect mechanical parts for now. Because mechanical parts get used for so many things, including this greenhouse gas generator that I'm gonna need a lot of mechanical parts for. Because this right here is flooded. So what we will do is we'll do sort of the same thing. A central location. I'll use the simple ones for now. Aluminum bar. Meets that. Meets this. Mechanical parts. Here to here. Those are just rolling those. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. The hydrates were out of stock. Yeah, because I've had not really issues, but I've had some funny people come in here and just absolutely hammer hydrates out. And yeah, it was RA. Blame RA. They should respawn, like reset after so long. I'm not 100% though. I'd have to look again. It's when we deal with channel points, I kind of like left it up to how it was set up. Let's see. Hydrate. Okay, maybe not 30 minutes. It's on a cooldown timer of 30 minutes right now. I'll do 10 minutes. But there is a limit redemption per stream. You got hot honey, but it was super hot honey. 5 minutes? Nah. Especially with a game like this. I'd be looking up every 5 seconds, and that's what it'll feel like. 5 seconds. Eric, this game is going. It is chill. It is definitely I'm not really lost per se, but it's just gonna take, like, as I get better upgrades, things change, routes change, plans change. This town just keeps asking for more stuff. Now they're asking for high-tech parts, and I can't make them yet because I gotta make the greenhouse gas generator and SF6, which begs the question, how do I... Oh, I just have to increase the temperature by 1. Well, I have 3 of these now, but I need sulfur hexafluoride or nitrogen trifluorite. I had found some of that, didn't I? It's right here, this stuff. Alright, do I guess... It cannot be collected. Wait, it can. Alright, fluorite. Seems like a lot of science stuff. Put that there. I do wish when I clicked on a building to place that it would highlight the zones for these pads. I'm waiting for this to go up. It's still negative almost 60 degrees centigrade. And these are gonna start... I need sulfur too? Okay. So I gotta get sulfur up here. Problem is I put this one in the wrong spot. Yeah, it is a terraforming game. I should be able to put you here, you here, and then absolutely find the ever-loving shit out of some sulfur. Okay, so that's every one of those. But I need at minimum one cutout so that these can transfer items across. And then a road. So that can go there. And as long as this ends near here, I guess, all those get fed from that one. This has to just meet right here because that's going to be a sulfur drop off. Truck, go here, and we can put 10 vehicles on this route. And they'll load up and start just ripping. So I need to do something. Oddly, all alerts. I need to hear the hollow alert. So we will monitor and output that. Alright, I'm going to run a test alert real quick just to see how loud it is. Okay, so not loud enough. Alright, not loud. It'd be nice, I just like to be able to hear them. It's better. Goal for this planet, make it livable. So we're currently working on increasing the temperature, which we are slowly. Like, look, it's like the first little bump. And right now, even with 10 vehicles, this is not gonna move fast enough. The trucks aren't even stopping. I think the drones just can't keep up either. Having more drones would be better. There we go. Now that's cranking along. Probably could be a better way, but we just got to work with what we got for now. All right, JJ. I probably won't be on. I got work tomorrow, so let me let me pull you up since you said that you stream. And I will go ahead and give you a follow. JJ, I have to say, is an absolute Chad when it comes to fucking commenting on every short just about that I post on YouTube. So there you are, my friend. When I get a chance, I will try to leave you tabbed up. Of course. So the past few nights I've been doing a little work on my microphone. Trying to I've been a little annoyed with it recently, I'll be honest. It's not really it's like a first world problem kind of thing. I've just noticed that when I watch my shorts back, my clips, it just doesn't sound like me. Like I just can't describe it. It just I hear it and to my own ears it sounds grating. I'm like, that doesn't sound like me whatsoever. All right, New Tokyo. What do you need? Reinforced concrete and oxygen. Well, reinforced concrete can be made up here, I think. Yep. Everything should be on a good. All right. Well done. Terraforming is in progress. Here on Earth, we invest heavily in making good progress to fight climate warming, but it's not easy. If things were turning bad, a terraform blot would ensure the survival of humanity. It's our plan B. We hope that our work here can serve as an example of what mankind can produce when we get serious about it. In the meantime, you now have access to high technology parts that will improve the quality of life in cities. All right. Cool. They take aluminum and polymer in a factory to make high-tech parts. Makes sense. Is it's because of compression or is it a perception thing, you think? No, it was totally EQ settings. So you might be able to tell a difference. I don't know, but I'll pull this over here so you can look at it. So I deleted them, but my EQ settings from before. Just give me a second and I'll change it back to what it was. And then you might be able to hear the difference. All right. So this right here looks similar to what I had before. I think this one was even dropped a little right here. So this is what it sounded like. And to me, I don't know. It just didn't sound like me. In when I was watching clips back, it didn't sound like me. This is what I'm using now. Much lighter EQ change, brought out the rumble back a little bit, flattened the high end, but brought it up just a little bit, and then tuned out some of the resonance frequencies a little bit. Yeah, it's like super not so different to each other. Like it it's really not, but the whole this taking all this out right here, like, and not having this extend to the lower register, to me it's a big difference. This right here captures, now I feel like it captures all of the it kind of captures all of the detail. I'm not trying to cut out detail. Yeah, I guess you could say that. The the old one kind of felt processed. Well, because it was processed to oblivion, but now, yeah, now I have the full, other than the super low kind of register where things can get a little rumbly, I guess you could call it. I've knocked all that out except for that. Your pulse, that's why. It's like, why aren't you working? And now all of you struggling with crosstalk. I see. What are we trying to build? Reinforced concrete. RA redeemed the hydrate. He's like counting down 10 minutes in his head. Since I was so late, I probably am gonna extend this stream just a little bit longer than normal. I had to get my hair cut. I needed it. It was bad. Then this. I need this to make concrete. 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. 2, 1, 2. So all that concrete, all these steel bars are being made. And now they need to... So you're gonna get steel bars. You're gonna get concrete. Every time I press something, like I'm placing a car or something, it sounds like someone's knocking on the wall. It's kind of weird. Unnerving a little bit. You'll get reinforced. Alaria with the raid. I appreciate it, Alaria. How was your stream? Also, in case you didn't know, I'm in the Discord. Okay, that is moving, like temperature-wise, moving very slowly. That sound. I don't know if it's audible to y'all. That doop 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 every time I close out of that sounds exactly like someone's banging on the wall. Barely, but did we hear a notification? Like I'm doing another test. Okay. My white mouse is already turning yucky from my... I got a new mouse. Pro X Super Light 2. And I put Type C glass skates on the bottom of it, but I did not realize that the Class C was control skates. They're not smooth like my Super Light, my original Super Light skates. These are Type S skates. The S, speed. So I could, like with the Super Light, the Type S skates, I could blow on that old one and it'd slide across my mouse pad. Like I could set it down sometimes and it would just start drifting on its own. Yeah, it's a little tough. I've got some Type S skates on the way. I just didn't realize when I bought them that they were Type C control skates. You would get fatigued quickly? From which ones is the real question. High-tech parts need aluminum bars and polymer bars. Polymer bars are nice because we already have a production system in place for the Mark II depot. Any change? Aw. I don't know. I was getting not fatigued, but it was just the old PTFE skates. They're just, I don't know. They wear out so quickly for me that it wasn't worth it anymore. I could just put in truck. Now one of them is making a truck. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm alright. How was your games?
Didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No, it was sweaty tonight.
Oh,
I called it early. I was just done.
I heard that.
But everybody else did too, so. How's your game?
Chill. Exactly what I wanted it to be.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hmm. So it's still not posting in my stream thing.
What's that?
The Womelo or whatever.
Is not posting what?
When I go live.
I think it's because we changed the name.
To streaming?
We changed the name of the page. Here, I can adjust it real quick.
Okay, there it is now.
Well, that was a test. You should not even like go live, but as a test and check it. Because I thought I had it set up right, but it is possible that it didn't work correctly, or it's just not. Because I know with my server, yours works, and mine.
Yeah.
So now I need.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, it worked that time.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, also you might not see it because it's uh set to delete after stream ends.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. So whenever you stop, it'll delete itself.
Okay. Maybe that's why I missed it then.
Valeria should clear out her rules channel now.
Hmm?
Her rules are. Yeah. You have. You have. Um.
It's going to the wrong channel.
You have Eric's server like on an announcement mode, and it's
Oh.
posting everything from his suggested creators into the rules channel. That's easy enough because you could just name it community alerts. So now we have a lot of aluminum bars being. You're not kidding. You ain't kidding. I was looking for that stuff I asked you about earlier and I couldn't find anything. And then you sent me a link and I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I will. So now I need to take aluminum bars, mesh them within a factory. Yeah.
Too quiet now.
Hmm.
It's too quiet now.
Oh, because
Mm,
you're not in game anymore.
yeah.
So that'll make that. That'll dump those there. Now I need another one here for polymer bars. And the polymer bars is a bunch of these. Gotta remove this one. And you here.
I don't even know how I set that up, to be honest. Like, I must have just been pushing buttons at one point. Because I don't know.
That all makes carbon. Carbon gets dumped here. These pick up the carbon, make polymer bars. Polymer bars get dumped here. These get picked up, transmitted to these, and then the end result gets dumped here. Okay. Do it in your own time. My deadline is 2 weeks anyway, but it's a soft date. I got you. Now we had another safety brain idea flew out of left field into our laps today. He wanted to make a category in the server, the Twitch streamer affiliate growth and support server, for Fortnite custom games with a schedule. And I had to explain to him that server is not public facing. It is not meant for Johnny Two Shoes from Lower Florida to all of a sudden have access to a streamer growth and support server just so he can look at the schedule for Fortnite custom games. I was like, so what we need to do is we either one of our servers, our personal servers, needs to host that, or we need to designate a group name for a server that is public facing, which is what I've also been working on today a little bit, was a new server that is public facing for any streamer in our local group, kind of. Yeah, you and me both. But who's to know, really? Like, I mean, yeah, he probably could. Um, he'd have to be willing to try, though. And it's hard enough to get him to attempt to use his brand new gaming mouse and keyboard. Alright, this is gonna drive me bonkers. I do not like this shape whatsoever. Exactly. Sometimes he just gets a harebrained idea. The only reason he got a new camera anyway was because he needed one for work, and work was paying for it, so he upgraded on company dime. Alright, we will delete those. just placeholders for now. Hopefully we get rail lines soon. Yeah, right. You should hear some of the conversations we have. Occasionally, like I get in my car at 2 o'clock to start driving to the house. 2 p.m. every day to start driving to the house, or if it's a workout day, start driving to the gym. I can almost guarantee that every time I'm driving home every day, I'm gonna get a phone call, and it's gonna be something completely out of left field. It's just funny sometimes.
Why is that unavailable?
Why is what unavailable?
My name. It still won't let me change it back. It says this username is unavailable.
Someone ripped off your name.
This has been my name for my life. Why is somebody stealing it?
All because you had it and someone went, "That's a nice name. I'ma take that."
See, if I look it up though, I can't find it anywhere. Like it's nowhere. The closest is Aria Rose. And then a bunch of numbers. So it should be letting me use it.
I mean, if anything, you could just take the 17 out and have the underscore behind it, but
It just seems stupid.
she's talking about her Twitch name. When she first started, she had what? Would you have, Alaria?
Aria Rose.
She had Alaria
Alaria
Rose.
underscore Rose.
She had, yeah, that, and then was like, why don't we make it easier, Alaria Rose, and take out the underscore? Then she changed it to something completely different.
Just Alaria. I just took out the Rose.
With a 17. I was like, what is this? What does the 17 mean? I get that it might have some importance, but like, if you have the chance to be simple, take the chance.
Can't put those in.
You're trying to change your name again?
Yeah. So I can do Alaria Rose underscore. It'll let me do that. But it won't let me do it without the underscore.
Mm-hmm. Does it let you use periods?
No. Has to be alphanumeric.
Alphanumeric.
Which apparently an underscore is. make it make sense.
Letters. So minuses don't count. They even took the underscore Alaria Rose underscore. It says Alaria Rose underscore is taken.
Yeah.
You just
But
took
like
it?
I can't find that anywhere. No. I haven't changed it yet because I'm still trying to get it to work with me and it's not working.
Mm. There's no way.
It's being stupid.
There's no shot that I underscore Alaria Rose underscore I is taken. What about the double underscore? Nope, that's taken too.
I don't know. There's no way all those are taken. Like I don't know why it's not working.
Zero shot.
I feel like Twitch is just messing with me at this point. They're like, you don't get your name back.
Alright, I think I am done with the game for now. We'll switch to just chatting and we'll hang out for a minute.
Okay.
Why I also assist in the generation of a name. So it takes 6 months before. That's the reason why you probably can't change your name back to the old one. The
That takes
original.
6 months.
It takes 6 months before it's released back into the pool.
Okay, I guess I'll just keep trying until it works then. Hopefully nobody takes it before then.
Yeah, well, it'd be helpful to know when you changed it, though.
I know. I don't remember.
I just.
So you can only update it once every 60 days.
Right.
And I just changed it recently. But it doesn't give me a date for when I changed it, so I don't know.
I underscore Alaria Rose underscore I is available.
That's so much work though. Like I would rather just change it once, because then I have to wait every time I change it.
The real Alaria Rose. Hmm.
I could do the Ilaria Rose.
Yeah, you could.
And then I'd have to wait like 3 months to change it again.
2 months. Good try.
Mine says 60 days. Oh wait,
Which
2 months.
is 2
What am I
months.
doing? Why did I do that? My brain is not mathing.
Math is not braining.
The what?
The math is not braining.
That's what I said. I don't even know. I don't even know. Should I change it to the Ilaria Rose? I don't like the number in there.
I mean, go for it. No underscore or anything. Just the Ilaria Rose.
I put underscores in it.
No. Make it simple. The Ilaria Rose. No spaces, no underscores. When someone searches for you, the Ilaria Rose.
Okay. Oh no.
Ilaria's Rose. Oh no, what?
Oh my gosh.
What'd you do?
I can't think. Hold on.
Coffee Fefe. That's what you
I
need.
have to do my password and I don't remember it right now.
Oh. Well, that happens.
Please be the right password.
Please work.
Well, I have like 20 different passwords for
I
protection
understand.
reasons.
I
So
understand.
I'm like I can never remember. Uh, I don't have the authenticator app. Can you just send me a text message? That'd be great. Mm, I was sitting here waiting for a text message and I had to push the button that says send it. Oh gosh. I'm doing great right now. Holy crap.
When are we playing Faz? RA says. Well, seeing as I don't own it, um, never as of now.
Okay, I got it changed.
Oh, it's not as bad as Ilaria right now, though.
What?
The past few days. Eric spent an hour looking for his friend's car keys, and they were in his pocket.
You want to know the funniest story that ever happened to me with something like that? Was my mom was panicking. She was on the phone with my aunt, okay? And she started panicking and looking all over the place while holding the phone and talking to my aunt. And I'm like, "What are you looking for?" And she goes, "I can't find my phone." I just stood there laughing so hard. And she's like, "It's not funny. I need to find my phone."
You're
And then my
on the
aunt on
phone
the
right
phone
now.
line, my
You're
aunt on
on
the
the
phone line
phone.
started dying. And we were all just laughing. And she's like, "Why are you guys laughing?" I'm like, I can't even say it right now.
Have you checked your hand? Have you checked
Like,
it?
we couldn't talk. My aunt's like, "How are you talking to me right now?" She's like, "Oh my gosh." Like,
Okay,
maybe
so
you should take a nap.
you changed it. Now you got to go back to where you
Yeah.
changed it and correct
Yeah.
the capitalization.
I saw that once I refreshed the page.
Yeah, fix it.
I should make you fix it.
I can't fix it. I
I
don't have
know.
the
It'll
that
just drive you
I
crazy.
don't have that power. But now I just
I
need
don't
you to
think I could
fix it.
even give you that power.
No, you can't. I need you to fix it so I can fix all of the
I fixed it.
notification alerts. That is so much easier to type. I'll tell you that. All right, so that's done. Post it in chat. Oh, it updated everywhere else. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I did like an auto update, so it should have worked.
Oh, I'm talking about Wamalo.
Oh, okay. Mm, I guess I better check my OBS.
Alaria is now known as the
Access denied.
Alaria Rose.
Mm, okay. I think I go into this one. And
That
I
went
have to log
everywhere.
out.
Went to YouTube twice. Went to Kick. Went to oh shit. Kick's been streaming without a camera the whole time.
Again.
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 Again. Fuck Kick. I don't care about that one.
I feel like it's just there.
They could hear me the whole time in the game, but they could just they didn't
They
hear.
couldn't see
They
you.
couldn't see anything. It's because I have to turn on the virtual camera, and it's not part of my normal routine yet. If anything, we should be happy that YouTube on both streams has audio.
Okay. Go back. So the OBS is ready for it as well.
The
So
OBS
I
is
think it's
ready.
changed everywhere.
Oh, I got access to the dual format beta on Twitch, and but you have to use ATM rather than you can't use Stream Elements um, for vertical and all that. And I was trying to get it to work. However, in the midst of uninstalling Stream Elements, all the settings still stay for Stream Elements. They're supposed to, at least, even when you uninstall the program. Um, I got ATM. I set it all up, but ATM has a real problem with going live to YouTube. It's not a it's not as simple as Stream Elements is. Stream Elements, I could click goes or start streaming, and it'll pop up a box that allows me to change the title for every platform that I'm streaming to, except for like the custom ones that you might add, like Facebook and stuff, because Facebook is weird. Um,
Phasmophobia is on sale right now.
but with you can do that, and it'll let you change the title. And then with YouTube, you set up, you have to have two keys for vertical or and horizontal and all that. With Stream Elements, it would do all that for you. Every time you would click start streaming or go live, it would set up a new broadcast for you in YouTube and start streaming on that broadcast, which was awesome because you don't have to deal with YouTube's stupid go live web page because it's always slow. With ATM, I'd have to go to the web page. I'd have to start broadcast myself. I'd have to start and stop the stream multiple times in ATM's program or in the plugin on OBS until it would actually start streaming to YouTube. It became a very big hassle. So I don't recommend ATM as of right now if you plan on multi-streaming. Stream Elements on does have its own problems. I will say that it does have its own little quirks and little issues. But as far as multi-streaming goes, I was streaming tonight to Twitch, YouTube twice, Kick, even though no video was going to Kick, I was streaming to Kick, and TikTok all in one run. And everything was working perfectly fine, even though that technically I was sending out more than 9 streams at a time. With the you got a 4070, right? Um you even said a 4070 Ti. Didn't you? Anyway, the super. Um like with that one, I believe it has 9 NVENC encoder streams that it can handle. I'm not 100% on that. It could be less than that. Um, it's either, it sounds about right. Anyway, normally you can only send out that many before you would get NVENC encoder errors. Like it just won't allow the streams to start. But if you plan on doing like multi-streaming, I have a lot of experience trying to get everything working. I run test streams constantly, and I still have issues. It's just the nature of the beast. OBS is a free program, and you're just gonna try YouTube and see how it goes. Download Stream Element. Download SE Live. You need to make sure that you're on the latest OBS version, 3201. Get SE Live. Um, and then, yes, that will do vertical as well. Um, Here, I'll just show what my OBS looks like. Let me actually just, I'm going to switch the display over here, and I will hide my face, and I will need to resize this super quick. 1 second. This monitor is a 4K monitor, so it's a bit bigger than. So this is what my OBS looks like. Cluttered, I know, but that's because I have a Tickfinity chat. I have StreamerBot set up so that it gets Twitch, YouTube twice at Kick and compounds them all into one chat. And then I have it inverted so the chat ends up on top. My vertical right here in the middle, and then stream elements with your tack boxes for what you're going live to. And then I also, this is another streamer bot plugin that allows me to click update all, and I can change. Like right now, if I wanted to do this, I could go to hit update all, go to category, and say just chatting, and click update all, and it will update everywhere. Then there's the activity feed. I can see when hydrates happen and raiders, even though these were test raids. Seems like a nightmare if it's not like this, Stewie. Well, so I recommend if you do plan on doing this, like streaming to YouTube, get StreamerBot. StreamerBot has integration with YouTube natively. You just log into Twitch and YouTube. You set up a custom dock, which is easy enough, custom browser dock, and then you pull one of the URL for it, and it'll pop up right here. StreamerBot is another free program. You know this, but it's for the people that are here that don't know it. Anyway, you set that up. You get the StreamerBot. Tickfinity, you don't really need to worry about unless you plan on streaming to TikTok. And then this is Stream Elements activity feed. It gives me how many people are watching right now up here, even though I can hide that if needed to. The vertical is a little bit of a pain to set up at first, mainly because like you these canvases are different. Everything that you put on here does not magically transfer to here. You have to reset up an extra stream basically for canvases or for scenes and sources. But it's not hard. All the audio transmits over to this canvas, so it's not like you got to add all the audio back to it. Then when you do that, I also have the ATM Stream Suite installed, but I do not have it active in the plugin manager because none of this would work otherwise. Really, I have the ATM Stream Suite solely for the color. If I was to go to settings here and go to appearance, the theme, I have it solely for the ATM theme. If I go to Yami, which is a theme similar to, like, you can use Yami right off the bat. You don't need the ATM Stream Suite, but this is what Yami looks like, and it just changes the colors a little bit for OBS. However, ATM I like because if you look here where all of these sources are hidden and we look at it now, I have color to show me that these are for sure turned off. I can quickly look over, and just by recognizing color, I can tell whether a source is disabled or enabled. Anyway, that is what I suggest. You would go to Stream Elements website, log in through Twitch. Down at the lower left hand corner, I think it was, once you log in, there would be a button for SE Live. I can show. Oh, that's nice. It actually like it resized it back to normal. Cool. Um, you can actually like when you log in, it'll bring you here. This is your dashboard, right? You'll go and click your name up here, and you can't see it because the camera's in the way. But you'll click your name, and then you'll click download SE Live, and that'll once you download SE Live, install it, and you're good to go, basically. Because then you're given. I can pop this out. I think you're given this bar, and you're given vertical. But on this bar, you you're given just Twitch. You click the plus, click YouTube. It'll make you log in and all that. It'll give you two YouTubes. They'll both be on default. So you have to click over here, change and create a vertical canvas. And then I also recommend on these, you override settings for encoding on both the default and vertical. Override settings, video encoding, you can change this to AV1 since you have a 40 series card. Change it to AV1, constant bitrate, 13,000 bitrate since you have fiber. 13,000 bitrate. 2, I've only been doing a P5 preset to YouTube and it still looks awesome. We go to here. When you set your keys for YouTube, make sure you set them as 1440p or higher. Even if you're streaming in 1080, it will just come out being cleaner. Like as far as the stream is concerned, that is super clean, super clear, crisp. I was streaming 4K to YouTube, but it there wasn't a problem per se. It just became like there wasn't a real point to it anymore. Go for it. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. I mean, the very first time I started like with stream elements, I added everything. I downloaded SE Live, I got it installed, and I literally just left the encoding alone and started with just the horizontal and stable and started streaming there. I will say though, if you if you do not change that encoder in the encoder settings, if you do not um, override encoding settings for YouTube and you send it what Twitch gets, it will look like ass. It will not look good. You have to change it to AV1. You have to also make sure that your key, when you generate your keys for YouTube, that you generate them for 2K or 4K. If you generate them for 1080p, you will be stuck in the AVC encoder. I guess it's what it's called, rather than HLS or something like that. You can actually, when you go to the YouTube stream, you can see what encoder the stream is using. So, like if I pull this up and I right click and I go to stats for nerds. So, right now I'm in the VP09, which is where we want it. because I think PPO9 versus yeah, ABC1 is what normally, but I think even like let's watch this, okay? Just as a sanity check, I'm gonna go click go live right here, and I will go to stream. You already see how slow this dashboard is. I will create a new stream key, and I will say 4K default. If I actually don't put a number sign, 4K default, RTMP, click turn on manual settings, 4K, turn on the 60 FPS option. Click that. Now, I will go back to my channel. Right now, and I will turn it back on. Now, if we go to the Go Live page, this one, it started. We go to the stream. We're looking at the 4K. This is what I mean about this being super slow. It'll recognize, since this title is different than what I selected, it'll be like, hey, you've got a duplicate up